So what we've got here is we've got a set of 6 basic strength exercises, and we're going to be doing squats, we're going to be doing press-ups, we're going to be doing tricep dips, we're going to be doing ab crunches, and each of them are just for a minute. Okay, so here's your squat, and all the time we're looking for good technique. So now I'll concentrate on good technique. And if you start getting tired halfway through, just reduce the number of reps that you're doing. I'm going to show you from the side. So we're maintaining that neutral spine, head and neck in line. We're bringing the bottom down as low. It's as though we're going to sit on a chair. So these are exercises that you can do every morning quite easily. And from there, we're going to go into a press up or a push up. I'm going to do this for a minute, different positions that we can work from. We can go from your knees. So we're from that position. This is where you need to be if you're not particularly strong in the shoulders. If you've got any injuries, you can reduce the amount of work that you're doing. If you're feeling stronger, you can go onto a full press up, which means with a full plank position. And again with this, if you start getting tired, so the press up is done as though you're an ironing board or a surfboard. I'm just going to show you what's not a press up now. Okay, I see people with a giraffe neck. That is not a press up. Press ups are all the way down to the floor with your chest and all the way back up again. Okay, now we're going to go into a hip hinge, but we're going to make it slightly larger than normal, and we're trying to keep a neutral spine. So with the hip hinge, I'll show you from the side, we're keeping the head and neck in line, and we're going down to your range of movement with your belly button into back, pelvic floor engaged, and we're concentrating on keeping a neutral spine position. The neutral spine would be the position it would be in if you were laid on your back on the floor, or if you were stood up against a wall. So the 3 points of contact would be the back of your head, in between your shoulder blades, and also the sacrum. Okay, so that's a hip hinge. From there, we're going to go into tricep dips. And again, with this exercise, there are different levels dependent on your strength. We can do it with our feet in this position. This is a little bit easier because you're not putting quite so much stress onto the body. To progress this and make it a little bit harder, you take your feet a little bit further away from the body, allow your bottom to come down a little bit lower. And again, all of these exercises, we're aiming to do it for a full minute, but if you get tired, then you can drop in short. If your triceps are not used to being worked very hard, you may well find that they get overworked quite easily, like mine have just there. Certainly feeling it in here, felt as though it was about to go into a cramp. So, if you're not quite ready for it, you go to an easier level. Last one that we're going to be going into is ab prep, as we call it in Pilates. I'm going to show you from an oblique angle, starting off from This position, fingertips on your temples, bring your arms out to the side so your elbows are touching the floor if you can. It's really important that we get the breathing right with this exercise. So we nod the chin onto the chest and we're crunching up. And we're curling our spine away from the floor, breathing out all the time. You don't need to have your feet wedged under anything to lift. All the work is being done by your upper abs, and you will find this a very good workout. Make sure, more than anything else, that when you're coming up, that you don't hold your breath. So what we don't want to see, this is the last bit, I'm just showing you this is an error, is going okay, it's chin onto chest, that's taking a little bit of weight off because your head's a little bit closer to the centre of balance, and we're crunching up. Okay, so that's a good little 6-minute strength workout at a basic level. So if I was going to start this would be the easiest level that we're going to be working at. You make it fit you, and if you can't do a whole minute, then that's fine. Do as much as you can. And if you're feeling stronger, maybe do it twice. Go through the whole lot once and then repeat. If you're getting really cocky, you could maybe take it up to doing 3 reps. That'll be 20 minutes work, close to 20 minutes work. Suggest you have a little bit of a rest in between each set, but that's really going to help you build up your overall strength and your core strength. From there, I'm going to love you and leave you guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll catch up with you soon. Ta-ra!